And slowly press yourself all the way back up to center. And we're going to sweep the left foot across to the outside of your right thigh. So we're going to step that foot all the way around, placing your foot to the earth. Wrap your right arm around your knee. Bring your left fingertips down behind you. Breathing in, we lift up through the spine. And breathing out, we twist a little bit more. Slow, deep breaths here. Actively hug the left knee in so that you get a very exciting stretch into the glutes and the outer left hip. So we really want to work that stretch as you twist your heart around, breathing deep. And we'll slowly come back to center in your own time. Coming back around. Now we're going to make your way to tabletop position, just coming around onto your hands and knees. As you come into your tabletop, we'll begin to play with a little cat and cow, opening up your spine, leading with your breath. Inhale to open through your chest and exhale to round in your spine. So just taking a few rounds of breath here, just giving yourself a little time to warm up, move the spine. Then we can start to take this into some side-to-side movements as well, wagging your tail from right to left, stretching open through the sides of the waist. So as we move into compass pose, it's a big side body stretch. So we really want to open up the sides of the body, the spaces between the ribs, stretching into the shoulders, right? So just loosening things up, and then we'll make your way back to center. Plant your hands down onto your mat, spread your fingertips wide, press forward through your fingertips and your knuckle mounds, engaging the strength of your arms and hands here. We're going to curl your toes under and begin to press yourself up into down dog. Pedal your feet right and left, bending one knee and then the other. We really want to open up the backs of the legs here. So take a few rounds of breath, move as slow as you need to work into the backs of your legs here. And then when you feel ready, you can begin to make your way into stillness, breathing slow and deep. Reach your hips high as you lengthen through the sides of your waist and equally press your heels towards the earth. And we'll inhale and sweep the right leg high, coming into a nice strong tripod. Then step that right foot all the way forward, coming into a lunge. We're going to lower your left knee down to the floor. As you inhale your breath, lunge into that right knee and lift your heart and chest up. So we get a nice good stretch into the left hip flexors. Take a deep breath in right here. And as you exhale, gently glide your hips back, extending through the right leg. We fold forward, just getting another deep stretch into the right hamstring here. Really draw back on the right sitting bone. As you extend through the leg, breathe into the hamstring and get into that stretch. Then we'll slowly come back to the front, lunging back into the right foot. Now get a rotation in the left knee. We're going to rotate that left knee 90 degrees on your mat. So you open your hips out towards the left side, then bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. You're going to walk your hands about 45 degrees off the left side of your mat. So it's not quite completely to the side, it's a little bit more at an angle. As you melt your heart down towards the earth, really extend your fingertips forward. Breathe into that inner right hip and thigh. I'm also getting a stretch into my inner left thigh. So, whatever you're feeling here, just breathe into that space. That's what your body needs. And we'll slowly walk your hands back onto your mat. Come all the way up to kneeling here. And we're going to place the left hand down at the back edge of your mat. Extend your right knee long. Reach your right arm up and back, getting a full side body stretch. Reaching all the way through the right toes. Stretch your whole body long. Then we'll slowly walk your hands all the way back around to the front. Coming back to your lunge. Spin your left knee back to its place. We're going to lift that left knee off the floor. Draw your hips back, extending through the right leg. Let's inhale to lift and extend up through your spine. Press down through the left hand and open your right fingertips to the sky. Getting a rotation in your spine, we breathe into the IT band on the right side, stretching that entire outer band of tissue. Get a nice good twist here. Then we'll exhale and gently release. Right hand comes back down to the floor. Lunge forward into your right knee and spin the left heel flat down to the mat. We're going to open it into triangle pose. So glide your hips back, extending the right leg straight. Then we'll open and reach the left fingertips to the sky. Lengthen through the sides of your waist. So the spine is long. As you deepen the femur in the hip socket, so really driving that thigh bone deep into the hip socket, rotate your ribs around, scoop your tailbone or your right sitting bone under, deepening that stretch, and the inner thigh will reach up. Then we're going to move into warrior two. So you can lunge forward into the right foot. Slowly begin to rise, pressing yourself all the way up into your warrior pose. Lunge deep into the right leg, like really go for it, and rotate that right knee out so you feel that external rotation. Flip your right palm, reach it up and back, reversing your warrior. Pull that right knee forward as you reach your right fingertips back. Beautiful work, everyone. Let's come all the way back to the front. Lower your left knee back down to the floor, and we're going to come into lizard pose. Bending your elbows, bring your forearms down towards the inside of your right foot. Now, if your forearms don't come all the way down onto the mat, it's a-okay. But we're just working in that direction. A nice deep stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. Press yourself all the way back up. Plant your hands on either side of your right foot. We're going to lift your left knee. Press against the mat to inhale and sweep your right leg high. Then exhale and gently float your foot back down to the floor, coming back to your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, a deep breath out. Then we'll move to the second side. Inhale to lift the left leg, stretch it up and back. Then exhale and step your foot forward, coming all the way into your lunge. Now make sure you set it up well so you have plenty of space between your feet. Then we'll lower the right knee down. Inhale your breath to lunge forward into the left foot, lifting your heart up. We increase the stretch in the right hip flexor. Take another deep inhale right here, lifting up through the crown of your head. Then as you exhale, we'll glide the hips back, extending through your left leg. Go ahead and bow forward here, just going right into the heart of that hamstring stretch. Now, see if you can draw back, lifting the left sitting bone like up and back. Will increase your stretch into the left leg. So we'll take another big deep breath in right here. Exhale and see if you can fold forward just a tiny bit deeper. Then we'll shift forward back into your lunge, coming into that left foot. We're going to rotate the right knee 90 degrees on your mat. So you're opening your hips towards the right side now. Keep the left knee stacking over the left ankle as you walk your hands 45 degrees off the right side of your mat. Let your heart melt down, really letting your chest soften towards the earth. As you lunge a little deeper, keep the left knee stacking over the ankle, working that external rotation. Allow your hips to soften and really let yourself go to the edge. Trust yourself. And we'll slowly walk your hands back in, pressing yourself up. We're going to reach the right hand down to the back edge of your mat. Sweeping the left arm up and over, extend the left knee straight. We're just taking that nice long full body stretch from fingertips to toe tips. And we'll slowly return to the front of your mat, walking your hands all the way around. Spin your left knee back, or your right knee back to its place, and we're coming into pyramid pose. So you can lift the right knee, draw your hips back, extending through the left leg. Inhale your breath to lift and extend through your spine. Then we're going to open the left fingertips to the sky, revolving that pyramid pose. We go deep into the IT band and the outer hip. Slow, deep breath here, helping your body to open one breath at a time. And then we'll gently release the left hand down. You know, we don't have to even come forward into the lunge. You can just spin your right heel flat down to the floor here, keeping both legs extended. We're going to open it up into the triangle pose. So extend your right fingertips to the sky and lift and lengthen through both sides of your waist. Drawing that left femur deep into the hip socket, making those little micro adjustments inside your pose to help you find the best stretch for your body. And we'll move towards our warrior two, lunging into the front knee. Rise your body all the way up, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Lunge deep into the left leg, keeping that knee aligned over the left ankle. Roll your left palm to the sky, reach up and back, stretching the side body open. Don't give up the front knee. So keep lunging forward even as you reach back. Then we'll slowly circle the hands all the way back down to the floor. Coming all the way around, spin your right heel to the sky, plant your hands into the earth, and sweep that left leg up and back. Take a nice big stretch here. Then gently release your left foot to the floor, coming back into your down dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale for a deep breath out.